You can see by the stake odds as well that NaVi are very heavily favored to take this. Ooh, lots of aggression early on, but they are going to be punished for their development towards B. Love the way that Aliance played it. The slow default actually ends up working out. Pleasant tucked into the corner is able to find Makaz for his troubles. Now that opens up the B bomb site. Surprisingly enough, NaVi Jr. are going for a hard read instead of trying to defend B whatsoever.
It's a bold call. It might be one that does not pay off. There is a trade there from krabeni, and that's going to be confirmation. Or at least they think it's confirmation that it's the B site hit. They're actually wrong. They're just being scored here. They're being toyed with by Aliance, who are sneaky in the apartments. NaVi Jr. had no control. And now they realise that they've been rused again. Or at least they should in the next few seconds.
This is just the equivalent of walking the plank. So, good start for Aliance. Remember, they're the underdogs coming into this. They've not exactly had great results as an organization, basically, ever. I mean, there have been moments where, you know, they've climbed up in the rankings.
Denied at the door. They're slowed down, at least. It doesn't look like they want to go for the rotate. In fact, NaVi Jr. are going to throw their eggs into one basket and pull everyone over towards this B site. This is the right call. This could be messy.
NaVi Jr. happy to go for the hard reads, but is this going to work out? I think so, because that's where the bomb is. Makaz up close and personal. 5-7s in hand. Flashes are good, but there is a swift response from the side of the T's.
And a whole load of space for them to work with and just putting the pressure on Aliance here. They seem to just be happy to sort of break the backs and alleviate this pressure right through the smoking brackets. They'll get up close and personal to Library. Mac 10's going to deny Demon any say in the matter. And it's a man advantage. A load of space gained. A big kill back from Akazi.
Even then, there's just so much damage that's already been inflicted. Twist, unexpected. And he's going to double dip. Comes around to try and find Makaz as well. In the meantime, though, so much space being given up to Aliance is just the fact that Banana B is completely left out in the open. This is also going to incentivize the players that are already on A to start getting a bit more exploratory. They need to find some space on middle.
You know, this is not one you want to just be feeding them. Oh, Era.
Now Aliance, they're starting to bring it back to B. Not a single audio cue being given up. I love that. No panic as they get flashed. Never mind. I just saw someone jump.
35
Regardless,
seconds.
Though, yeah, they're just going to be making their way right in, huh?
And again, they have no fear to running this clock down. They've really thrived under the time pressure so far. And, oh, there you go. Great trade from Era. Man disadvantage still. They need to clear out. There's a second one behind the coffins. Makazi's job here is just to deny this plant, and that is perfect.
Oh, wow.
He'll take both. And now Avid needs a 1v4. He's done a lot of damage onto Demon. That HG might just finish off the job. No! Gets him down to 9 HP. It's single digits, but it's not enough. And Avid looking to line him up. Flashbang over and blinded. He's taken both. 1v1. To finish off the Quadra. And Symmetry doesn't have the weapon for this. He'll tap the bomb. He'll scope in on the AWP. Avid's going to read it like a book. Knows there's no way he's committing to the full 5 seconds. Does it again. Does he have time for this? Yes, he does. He'll hit the shot. He's back on just in the nick of time. And I think he's just about got it. Yes, he does. Wow, NaVi Jr. That comes way too close. Heat seeking incendiaries. Curving round corners, sniffing him out. A little bit of damage dealt. Contact made. Love that boost here. Over the top. An unread, unmatched Demon. Aggressive, up short, 1-for-1. Might not be enough, but the MP9 has the opportunity to claw those numbers back, and he will. Re-peeking for the rifle, though, is where things go wrong. And Era and Pleasant able to trade right back. Makazi's on the site, though. Surely they don't expect so many to have been here on the A site. They won't. And Makazi is able to swing out and take both. NaVi Jr. again, just by the skin of their teeth.
And if Aliance cannot continue their winning ways, then they might be in a bit of trouble. Because remember, NaVi Jr., they're no slouches. They're not kids that can be toyed around with. I mean, I guess they are kids, but they're pretty good at the game. It's like stealing candy from prodigies. Ooh, dziugss. Shuts down UP. And that buys enough time for Demon to start coming in. They're not watching for him at all. And he gets away with murder. 2 versus 2. dziugss tucked into the apartments is way too low. Tucked under the shelter does mean that his teammate might be isolated. They can both double peek into graveyard. dziugss' responsibility is to buy some information from McCaws, but they're both going to line up, and Blessin will be licking his fingers out.
Look at this. I kind of like this. Not really seen any apps aggression out of NaVi Jr. so far. This could really catch UP off guard, and it does.
I mean, 1-for-1's not bad, especially with the amount of information he's been able to gain. The CTs, yes, they've advanced quite further, but you see 2 more players coming your way, you start to realize that the B bomb site is largely empty. But there's the issue. Look over to the minimap, and you'll realize that the bomb is in no man's land. They have to try and go get it back. Now, krabeni, he's going to run into the clothesline that Avid has set up, but this is such a mess. It's all about where that bomb eventually goes, towards the end.
It's just unfortunate the kills that they found are so deep, right? They're in second middle. The 2 frags found, you'd think that Makazi and Demon would maybe have some rifles here, and this 3v3 would be palatable. Instead, it's as fragile as when it started. Doesn't make sense. That was sort of teed up for disaster. So, either way, it will be an Alliance round win, one that's a little more expensive than it should have been, but I don't think they're counting at this point because they are 7-2 up, and they are looking like the much better side here on Inferno.
Yep, there's no mistaking who picked this map, huh?
Yeah, certainly not. Makes a lot of sense as to why they did. Twist calling a brilliant game of CS right now. He's just having the drop time and time again, making the right calls.
NaVi Jr., they're just glad he's okay. 32 seconds, Alliance running the time down. Might have been a good strategy early days, but NaVi Jr., they're warming up to it. Now they understand exactly what's going on. Cemetery will put Avid in his namesake. And now they're quickly going to start to scale up A. Era, ready and waiting. Alliance might have one window of opportunity, but there's only 12 seconds on the clock. They need to play this to perfection. dziugss needs to stay alive. 1 bullet to the head is all it takes. But with 6 seconds, they're going to have to bow out of it. The bomb is just too far away. They can't commit to it. And it's going to be insult to injury if he finds the Opera after time. He's going to go for it, and he'll get it. Brutal showing from NaVi Jr. Time and time again. Alliance, very slow. A pace that NaVi Jr. have adapted to. Cemetery, he's the bait and switch right here. krabeni, not anticipated. He's going to start fighting back, but there is so much time being bought now, and as they're pursuing the offer, they don't realize there's a second trap set up for them. McCaws will find 2, and Era desperately looking to find the 1 versus 2. He is going to be able to give himself a solid chance, though. The big green picked up. Has enough bullets in the mag to find both. And ready for the creep off. Flash is great, and dziugss' flash will make sure the Demon can put Era in the coffin. They used to be right beside him on the map. 7-5, NaVi Jr., a brilliant recovery.
It really is, and now it hangs in the balance of the pistol round, right?
Here it comes. NaVi Jr. lined up in apartments. Pleston waiting to receive 2 guns. Locked and loaded. He's looking for the first fight. And the CTs, they're winning out. UP, as he gets krabeni, there's quickly going to be a swift and kind response from NaVi Jr. And this is what I was talking about. NaVi, they could always come back into this game. All they would need is a window of opportunity, and they finally found it. The pistol surely is going to allow them to get on over the second round as well, unless this retake could materialize. Alliance slowly creep again. I can't believe they're getting away with this. UP and Twist, they found a kill apiece, and they aren't going to be able to get onto the bomb. Wow! There is no way I could have predicted that they would be able to get on the defuse in time. I was already starting to fantasize about NaVi.
Taking the casualties that they did in the pistol. Makazi all the way up through the smoke. Oh, could have gone about that a little cleaner, but still finds it.
NaVi Jr. still trying to claw back the round that they felt like they deserved. krabeni deep into CT spawn. Twist having a response quickly. NaVi Jr. do a bit of damage, but even with all the space they were able to find, still have to give something up. Cemetery, though, he's still keeping them alive. Yeah.
Does he have the read? He thinks that this guy's close, but the second that he identifies that he's not...
Oh, no.
No, yeah, walking right into it.
Yeah, Avid knows exactly what's up. He's got his knife out. With the pistol round nearly being dropped. Such an interesting way to keep themselves in the game with a retake. And they're wanting to further that lead, but they have to get past NaVi Jr. So much damage inflicted by Twist through the smoke. 2 kills found, and now this is a much more palatable retake than up against 5. Not a singular prong in Banana. They're already set up in their positions, and there's smokes to impede their progressions, but there's utility available. 2 Molotovs that can be lined up, one for the back of triple and one towards the right side of the bomb site. Cemetery, up close and personal, ready with his M4 out to find them, finds the jumping birdie, is able to connect duels, and every single fight is won by NaVi Juniors.
Yeah, time pressure was just on there. They had to pull the trigger. That makes me marriage material too then, bro. I'll hook you up with dinosaur pronunciations.
Oh yeah? Why don't you put a ring on it then?
So we're getting too real. Big spams. Lot of damage. How does Era get out of there alive? Surely, not for much longer. He's got to come in and support from long, or he's just going to leave you be high and dry. And that's exactly what happens.
And I just feel like the individuals of NaVi Jr. are so hard to negotiate with, even if you're beating them on a tactical level.
And these kind of rounds have just fallen flat on their face every single time. It's over. Big pick from Makazi. Gonna try and follow up. Peer through the smoke. See you later, Pleasant. A 2-man advantage, just like that. It's one of the rifles gone too.
More and more dominance from NaVi Jr. as the time ticks away. Alliance are still going to have a last arrive, and NaVi Jr. decide to stick to the B bomb site. Molotov to try and stop him.
Oh, it's a bad volley.
I mean, they know exactly where this player is. Are they not going to expect the second one? Avid, 2 crispy deagle shots, tries to get another, but Makazi will put an end to the madness. And with a few shots through the smoke, dziugss will make era history as NaVi Jr. climb onto double digits.
The real Achilles heel here of Alliance, but they might have called this correctly, because it seems to be the destination for NaVi Jr. as they work up towards A.
Makazi about to walk into an AWP. Doesn't get caught by Era.
What?
And that allows him to convert onto a second. Now the Apps player shivering in his boots tries to run away. Pleasant in the meantime making it possible. UP, what a crazy flick onto the player in apartments. 2 versus 2. Bomb now going down. Will they try and cheat the smoke and push forward? Who's being set up? And they spot the player in mini pit. Yes, they do, but they just can't capitalize. Cemetery, doesn't he realize that there is a boost set up off the back of it? He could see the holes in the smoke off the vertical position, but Cemetery, no. He'll stay true to his angle. On peaks, finally connects the second flick. How is it?
So unaware. Did he just think he was really tall?
I don't know, but regardless, they still get the round, so there's that.
Yeah, well, there you go. Plus, gonna get out with an
Scratching
AK.
his head like, damn, where the hell did he come from? Thought I killed that guy.
Was up? He flew out of the apartments and hit a spray transfer. Just up. Oh, love that from Era. That's big.
Yeah, finally we get to see some unorthodox initiative. Is krabeni about to... What? So messy the way they're getting it done, but Era has really been the man of the hour to step up when his team needed him. Makazo, he's the prodigy that's always in the limelight.
Yeah, if there's anyone you want in a clutch like this, it's got to be this man.
1 on 3.
Oh. Feels like a given.
He's been really good against the Operas, though. That's my concern. We will eventually see the A-site crunch. In the meantime, there is some responsibility on the solo lurker to start creating problems. krabeni, no, he's got out. Still 3 players to contend with. Yeah, there is nothing NaVi Jr. can do here. Surely they've just got to walk the walk and be done with.
Wow.
Alliance 12-12, and it's a late resurgence from them. Would have loved to see it if it was a bit earlier, but into A site we go. Creep through the smoke. Oh no, that's a big one to be missing. krabeni is going to punish, so is Demon. That is A site under lock and key, and they're finding every single duel, even with all the pieces in order. It's still Alliance to get the short end of the stick. It really felt like they did a good job at making the read, but they're out of it. NaVi Jr. Probably not too enthusiastic about the fact that it took them overtime to get it done, but at least they're going to start furnishing rounds on the board again.
Close in all the opportunities that they had and actually falling like massively short.
Rotations being brought over, so they don't really have a lot of time. Makaaz really does need to quicken up his pace. Swings right in, doesn't want to cross over, doesn't want to get caught by the side player. And now waiting for his teammates. They're going to move right in. Avid and Yuppie, they get a kill apiece, but the trades are instant, and the trades are deadly. 3v3 retake in order.
Options, Plessing coming up from short, dziugss down in mini, head over the top, stripped off his shoulders, can't trade for the second though, and Symmetry is going to line him up like dominoes. He's found 2, he's hungry for the 3rd, and he will connect it. And a little bit of BM, yeah, you love to see it. NaVi Jr. back on top.
Close enough to have a finger on the pulse in case there is a push, but they're not exposing themselves to anything like an AWP. They know they fall into Era before, but what a nerdy little angle from Era to find Demon.
Big early advantage. Feels like they need to take it because otherwise Makazi is going to bite back, and he's got a nasty chomp on him. How has Avid with that fight, and how has Makazi adjusted the way that he has? Rounds gone sour. Alliance have just choked such an easy opportunity to put a 13th on the board, considering their T side was good. I'd fancy their chances here if they had something to work with. But layer by layer being stripped away. It's going to be 15 for NaVi Jr. They're going to have another 3 map points.
Wow, NaVi Jr. What a way to do it. But they're still Alliance inches away from certain death on their own map pick. NaVi Jr., it took them a while, but it seems like they've almost gotten it done. Demon adding more nails to the coffin one by one. And Era, he's in between a rock and a hard place. Impossible to fight the double swing there. Pleasant and Yuppie on for the 2 versus 4. It's hard to really find a way that they could get it done. Yuppie is able to cheat away a kill. Cemetery in position for the apartment's peak as well. Watching them like a hawk. There's no way they get past this. They're going to try and run out. That's 1 down. Cemetery doesn't even matter if he doesn't hit the shot, because now it is impossible to cross. And NaVi Jr. will be taking their opponent's map pick in a very, very competitive affair. Props to Alliance. They did a good job, but NaVi Jr. able to best them.
Yeah, you know, they got off to a great start. They then really dropped the ball, but picked things back up towards the tail end of... let's get the ball rolling quickly here. Seems like it's going to be an A execution. Nades not wasting any time. Ready to pop off with his top hut molly. Oh, big kill from Pleasant though.
Oh yeah, and he's looking for more. Tries to go through the smoke. Oh, good damage being done by Plessin. And NaVi Jr. They're left with not much to show for their troubles. Avid is going to be taking a bit of damage. Twist now down and out, and if they can scale straight into ramp, this is a problem. Somehow, bomb planted. Not even sure how the hell he got there, Josh. But a 2 versus 2 that shouldn't have come to light.
Symmetry with the long-range angle with that USP as well. He's just got Demon there in the corner. He can provide that air support as long as he hits this head. And there it is. Avid, Julie, 6 HP. He's been dinked down since the start of the round and knows that this is an impossible task. Clearing out the corners. Does find a head, but doesn't have a kit, doesn't have time, doesn't have a clue where Demon resides. He's been dead quiet this entire time. And he will find it and finish it off. Picks up the Julies as well.
Mix, and Era's performance on the sniper was quite respectable on the previous one, even if he didn't manage to get enough done to win them the map. NaVi heading into A, the 5-7 quite potent if you're playing with it behind a smoke. It's really awkward. Some damage onto Symmetry with the knife, but oh, hang on. Plessin's not going to be spotted. He's crept all the way up. They're not going to be watching for him. And he's going to sink himself straight into the back of dziugss. Demon wanting to interrupt this little ball that NaVi Jr. had rolling. Demon plays the long game, goes all the way around, and that's a freebie. Up against the scout rifle on the last player. Tries to mask his footsteps. Not quite.
Oh.
Expect him. Oh no, he sees the back.
Wow.
Surely he gets it, Demon.
Yeah, that second player is probably in heart, commits to the thought process. Alliance really do give him a run for their money there in that second round. Could have turned those ties right back. Plessin went big with the MP9, but it's very well played from Demon. Just clearing out that left-hand angle as well.
That Alliance are absolutely cooked unless they can do something, and UP is going to bring something to the table for sure. A kill found relatively untraded. Oh no, McCaws, he's going to be focused on the wrong idea, but he still gets away with murder against Plessin. Now, Era wanting to start reestablishing control towards ramp. How is krabeni here?
krabeni.
When
Yeah,
the
it's
hell did he get
ridiculous.
here?
He crossed, he went into garage and... Oh wow, this is ridiculous.
Please look at krabeni's angle.
I want krabeni to do that thing where he crouches underneath the scope and then pokes up and goes, hello.
Yes, please.
There we go. Love that.
Love it.
3v3. UP, though, in the meantime, this is the thing, right? krabeni thinks he's cooking there with sort of delaying that headshot and letting his teammates get a bit of space. But actually, in the meantime, UP's pushed all the way up secret. And whereas he wasn't in position to trade at all last time around, by the time the trigger's actually pulled, he is. He's all the way up secret. He's there. He's ready. Avid in the corner behind Tetris. Denies the plant. No chance. Alliance first on the board.
Era's been such a potent force, even in the previous map. I just feel like he's been a bit let down. Oh wow, good call from Twist there. Plessin able to get some dirty work going as well. Eventually punished. McCaws somehow back in garage. Lots of space being taken by NaVi Jr., but the price they have to pay for it is their lives. Crossing over from main does seem like an exercise in impossibility. Era wanting to peek out with the AWP gets plenty of time to adjust, and Avid will make McCaw's history. Alliance
Getting aggressive outside or getting someone into secret, but they normally go for that secret push late round, and they've already got that man advantage and there's sort of reason to do so. There's one deep, but there's no justification for him to press up yet. There's that first. Avid only good for one though. This is clinical out of Demon. The UP up top makes it a triple. And he's looking for the quad right now. Sees him in main. Can't quite convert it. McCarthy tagged down low though. With 30 seconds left, that HG, doesn't quite finish him. But this is surely impossible. From up top, Era finishes off an Alliance.
2 players down fence, and UP's getting ready for the rotations. Now NaVi Jr. sprawled all across the map. And they're even going to get a plant without much resistance at all, Josh.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. They've been given way too much leg room here, and McCarthy is going to take advantage of that one step further. Hits the head, tons of damage onto Avid, who's now just being kept busy. Mikaze knows that whilst this kill would be great, if he can just toy with him outside, then it's one less prong that's prominent on the retake. And there you go, just crunching down. And grinding Alliance. And there's nothing scarier than someone like Demon with nothing to lose. Oh, okay, no Kevlar causes him some problems there.
But in a 4-on-4, NaVi Jr., they're happy with the trade they found. Full garage control, full secret control.
Oh.
dziugss is even going to get a freebie on the Vents player. This is just all the work being done by NaVi.
Twist knows where dziugss is now, but yeah, it'll be a trade. Still wildly out of position. Good reaction. That is a whiff from Yuppie. You can cut him a bit of slack. He's been good so far this game, but a kill that he needed to find. And on the adjustment, somehow. Heaven flank going on. We saw it there in the Deagle round as well when they won the eco. Deuce, love to see it. Lights things up, and Era somehow escapes. What is that? How is he still alive? They're not necessarily going to expect a second there. They do. Symmetry and a beautiful shot. There's a second. But do they clear the corner? No. Plesson's going to take another with a P250. And right back the other way, Alliance. Give NaVi Jr. a taste of their own medicine with the eco round.
Cemetery would have to get the ace to get it done. Tries to go for the quick no-scope. Oh, it's getting awkward. The knives have been brought out, and Cemetery will lose his head. Zeus position as well. I'm pretty sure it was pioneered by Rob back in IEM Katowice 2024. Up against Spirit in the grand finals. dziugss.
Oh, that's bad.
That's rough for sure.
Snapping at Alliance's heels time and time again. This is a pretty dangerous setup that they've got here. Lesson just on the other side of that box. Yeah, Orp doesn't even need to expose himself to take out the man on the boost. It's a good trade, though. That's big from Demon. Oh, what a shot.
Oh. Yeah, a couple of nice highlights from Alliance are going to allow them.
It's not the end of the world, but if they do, they'll be in the driver's seat. They'll be in the lead for... It feels like the first time this map. Here we go. Box to try and send it in. Spam through the smoke. Yuppie's there to find it. But Mikaze and Demon responding kind. They'll have the man advantage, but only momentarily because the clocks are still firing.
Alliance are not done yet, though. Both players rotating in from ramp. NaVi Jr. They have the HP advantage, and now the numbers as well. Era caught on the rotate. Twist. Laying off the back of double doors. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP. 2 bullets could rule them all. They're trying to go searching. Tap on the bomb. Not the commitment just yet. They're waiting for Twist to move a muscle. Just show anything at all. But look at this. They do not have the kit. Can't believe Twist makes the commitment, and he will finally be caught.
Good info as well. He's just spotted 2 of them.
Cemetery quick to mow them down. Got support as well. dziugss happy to add some damage, and it's going to be the late commitment onto the A site. Can't believe they're still taking a gander at it. Yuppie's eventually going to be caught by the shotgun. There's some pushback, but Era eats a grenade, and that is Plesson being left in a 1 versus 3, and those shenanigans will quickly be put a stop to. Standing right up next to it as well. The timing is perfect. Flashbang avoided. dziugss doesn't hit the shots, but he's done so much damage, and now the rotations can be called forward.
You know, it doesn't feel like you're running it too low if you've got something cooking, if you've got a flank, if you've got someone down secret or something of the likes, but it's just not the case. They'll pull the trigger, they're met with resistance, and now with 15 seconds left, that's it. Surely, they can't go for this. They're playing into half. There's 10 seconds left, and they're just going to be shut down. Symmetry has just died. I'm not sure how, but bomb plant not going to be denied. Okay. All right. There's a slither here for Alliance. What?
Oh, wow. They could actually get it done. Avid, he's in such a good position. He's circled around. They're not going to have any idea what the hell is going on. There's still a player that is in heaven. This is beautifully done. Avid doesn't even get surprised by krabeni already in position, and Demon now desperately looking for both duels, tries to chase it down. Avid found, and now he just has to find the final member. This is so risky. Tries to run away, just can't line it up, and Aliance had no business ever getting that round. No smokes, actually.
krabeni. Around this corner.
The off angle, I love it.
He's on the off angle. I feel like he's still... Oh no, he knows the boost is coming. Oh, it's perfect. I thought maybe he'd bite off more than he could chew with 4 around the corner, but he's taken a sizable chunk out of that attack. And he's got the information. There's 2 more there as well. That's so brilliant.
But in the meantime, Aliance, they're making their way all the way back to A. Makaz is going to be able to cheat a rotation. Problem is, he can't really do much off of Heaven.
You could actually pop him in and just send Demon in with his shotgun, see what he can cook. But up the vent, yeah, it's not going to be enough of a distraction. And here we'll finish it off. One apiece for all 3. It's lovely stuff. Aliance with another.
Smoke to try and stop him. dziugss hasn't been great on this position, not quite able to furnish too many kills, even if he was decent on the util usage. But Aliance is bringing it back. They've been very conservative with allowing information. Smoke is going to stop them for a little while longer. Demon tucked into the corner, so he's not spotted. With roughly 30 seconds towards the end of this, this push is going to be as chaotic as it gets. Pleasant, the first one to put ahead on a pike. First kill found. Twist will make sure the Cemetery is the only one remaining, but he still gets so much work done. krabeni comes out of vents and will put Arrow down. UP, he's done some solid work before, but he needs to do it again. 1 versus 2, can isolate the duel. Spray down is good. First kill found. krabeni, his position is known. The swing out's great, but krabeni will still be able to get it done.
This one looks a little bit quicker. Ooh.
Trying to get a very fast play going. Down into vents we go. But there is dziugss waiting to receive with open arms, but that's a huge whiff to be giving up. Some damage inflicted by Makaz as he's coming back onto the site. 4 versus 4, Twist swinging out. Makaz trying to throw a spanner into the works. Utility goes out to the back of the bomb site. Twist takes some damage. Avid, though, he's gotten a monstrous double. Demon and Cemetery now on the back foot. Best case scenario, just back out. Demon still wants to take a gander at this, though. I don't know why the hell he's doing that, but I guess he is stuck. Yuto pulled out. And so is the life support on the man.
Man, you know, every timing that could have gone wrong there felt like it went wrong.
You look back, UP's had some really good moments. Avid had the double to deny a good retake. And oh my, Cemetery, victim to Pleasant's rifle, but Makaz, his firepower really needs to be popping off now. He's known for it. Outside control established. krabeni, is he going to make the fatal mistake of running into an op? Apparently still gets away with his life and could be chased down soon. Audio cue's given up. They have a decent idea of where the NaVi Junior members are, but there's still a pretty significant advantage. Early into the round, minute and 15. And oh my, that is good damage. Era, though, somehow swings out. It's a brilliant kill. And dziugss might be running into a line of fire. Surprisingly, he stays alive. What? That's ridiculous.
What are they doing? They're just feeding him.
Makaz about to walk into crosshairs as well. Nade to chomp down Era. Surely this gets him, right? No. Era is currently evading the Grim Reaper like he's Tony Hawk.
And he's going to take another kill hit. This is ridiculous.
No. There is a kid available. Not going to be easy. Quick tap on the bomb. Era's going to swing and the 4K. Era. Use a shoulder. Cemetery found the first chink in their armor. Some util being tossed out to ramp, but that's not where the final action is going to be, Josh.
Makazi. Oh no, he's burning alive, and they've flushed him out. Bless him with another. This is finished. This is cooked. We're going to the third map.
One of the worst outcomes that you could have expected for NaVi Junior. It doesn't matter how desperately krabeni's going to try and fight back. A 4v2, nigh impossible. dziugss, who's not had any input in most of the game. Not the man you want in this retake. krabeni still trying to get some work done. Molotov to the back, headshot found. dziugss needs to be big. This is kind of doable. krabeni walks right in. Avid though circling around, desperately trying to get on the bomb. And within a quarter of the way left, nothing that dziugss is going to be able to do, regardless of how much he tries to kick and scream towards the end. Aliance, a masterful play, not just from the whole team, but most importantly from Era. That's not materialized just yet. We've got to wait and see. NaVi Jr. on the T side. They're going to be going for a very fast play, up close and personal. Avid's going to be down and doesn't get to use the dualies, but UP's making good work happen. 2 kills found, 3 versus 3. Bomb site control established. Smoke is going to buy them some time, so dziugss can get the bomb down. Era crept up close. They're not going to expect this. They see his shoulder as he goes in. Up close. dziugss down. 2 versus 3. Quick tap on the bomb. They're going to have to go for the swing. Molotov's going to get them off of it, but Twist, the wide swing, finds a kill. They're still desperately trying to find Cemetery. Trying to bait them out. There it is. Now it's got to be the full commitment. Cemetery not quite biting it just yet, but he does have to because the commitments happened. And Twist will be able to protect his teammate. Aliance, what a way to kick things off. I think that might sell the idea that they're running off into B, but the rotations from Aliance are signifying that they've got a finger on the pulse and that they're expecting the A main aggression. UP turns away at the wrong time. Now this gives up the A site completely, a deep smoke. UP realizes his folly, and the bomb should have no trouble going down.
C4 ticking away, but it's not really going to mean all too much when the numbers are whittling the way they are. It's a 4v2. And feels impossible. Molly burning Demon out of position. Does find one.
No
what
way.
is that from Demon? He's lined up 2. He's teed up the 3rd for the team kill. And dziugss has now just been made the easy option. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculous play. How do they feed him that?
Getting away with that. They somehow line up in tempo through all the nooks and crannies and the awkward angles that are found in the cave. He finds a way to thread the needle to do so much damage. We get to watch it again. That's Demon with 1, 2, and there's a team kill there from Avid, courtesy of the damage. To see them provide more pushback, provide more resistance, much like they did on Nuke. Both maps have been quite good from Aliance, and I'd love to see a victory from them. Pleasant and Avid, wow. Good control here on middle. And they're able to win both engagements. NaVi Jr., they're starting off on the wrong foot. 3 versus 5 to kick this round off.
That's a good start. That's what you want to see out of them, especially after that fumble. Proving that, yeah, they're right back to play. Incredible on Inferno. He had a pretty good showing on Nuke as well. And now having a poor start to this 3rd map, perhaps run out of steam a little bit as they'll walk into Era's MP9. 1 for 1, rifle for SMG, not too bad. And look at the space gain, they push all the way through A main.
Okay. Nice kill from Avid, not even sure how Pleasant spawned there. And once again, it's just Aliance running the show. You put them back in the driver's seat for a little while, they'll show you who...
I wouldn't be surprised if finally we see them shift the other way. Demon, 1 versus 4. Looking to try and take a couple down with him, perhaps with 20 seconds left. Yeah, no chance.
Right. So Pleasant is allowed to do that, by the way. Okay, at least dziugss is gonna get something for this. Great kill from Pleasant to kick things off. That double is surely going to make things a lot easier, but still, it's a 3 versus 3. Is UP going to play up close? That's a very ambitious way to play this one, and if they try and clear all the way to the right side... Oh, man. UP gets away with too much funny business here. Nade to pop the smoke. He's got reinforcements coming in to watch the line like a hawk. Molly, nade combo. UP's going to be able to avoid it. Still wants to play up close. Still wants to play around it. Avid is going to find one, but Demon will find the better of him. Twist, 1 versus 1. Is Twist's position going to be precedented? He's playing it a little bit further back so that the shadow isn't going to betray his presence. Now, this is where Demon started to think that it could be the late flank from A-Main.
I think it comes down to this sort of level of you're feeling frustrated that you didn't just close it when you needed to ages ago, when there was that easy opportunity to just get it over the line. They had those problems, and now it just feels all too easy to blame. Oopie. He's found the important kill on the cross. He can hear them coming, relaying that information to Plesson, who's here in Donut. And NaVi Jr. are just being given no room to breathe. They're pressing for this control because they want to try and narrow these numbers. Before committing to the plant, they're actually doing a decent job of it now. And okay, they get it over the line. That is chaos there on the A-bomb site. And I don't know, Aliance making a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, it did feel like the time pressure was on NaVi Jr., and they could have waited it out a little bit longer, but they simply didn't. They allowed NaVi Jr. to go for the comfortable duels when there was still a whole 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Some mistakes being made, you see that from Cemetery towards the end. Or they might actually be right back in it. They're going for something a little bit more aggressive. Cemetery straight up for the boost. Era not anticipating it to be so quick. Flashbang is great. Macaws is going to take advantage of it. And now they're quite deep into the B-bomb site. The spray is successful. And Macaws is just continuing to put his foot down. He's tearing through this map. 3 kills. He could even find the 4th, but it's Plesson coming in from the back. 1 on 4. Waiting for a bit of a freebie. Trying to isolate the duel. A bullet connects to his body. And that is all she wrote, my friends. Cemetery, down into CT they go. Cemetery is a bit too afraid to actually chase them down because he knows that somebody could be waiting. dziugss, as a player walking to his crosshairs, is able to find one, and now he just needs to buy time for the rotations to come in. Wow, he's doing a whole lot more. 2 kills, even getting more damage. A 3rd added to the tally. And Twist will be quaking in his boots as he sees more and more bullets coming his way. Surely, there's nothing he can do. You're still heavily favored to take this game. Perhaps not as heavily as they previously were, but still the crowd favorites. Utility pops in. Alliance getting ready for the madness on A, but they're taking so much damage as they walk in. dziugss, another kill found. A 1 versus 3 when all is said and done. Twist stuck behind the box, and the more he waits, the more dangerous it gets. Have to watch out for the A-main flank. Have to watch out for Donut. Is able to flick in time. How does he make that adjustment happen? Another headshot onto Demon, and surely this is not the way they get this done, right? Is that how Alliance stay in the game?
Oh.
Pot shots missed by both parties. Macaws, the prime individual of NaVi Jr., tasked with the responsibility of getting them past the equalizer. Keeping his footwork on. 25 seconds. It's all about who finds the other first. Crossing over, though, that, my friend, is an exercise in impossibility.
That allows Era to push into Donut as well. That's going to be a rifle that he can grab. Potentially, no, into the crosshair symmetry instead. They're going to try and reroute here towards B, where Demon has just been tagged. And now he's bagged. He's gone. An advantage. Make that 2. Twister's doing everything.
Alliance not out of it just yet.
You know, these exofrags are worth very little, to be honest. For NaVi Jr., it's, yeah, great. Hold on to those rifles.
Have at least some kind of leverage if there's the full A crunch happening, and that's exactly how things are going to unfold. dziugss, good kill to find. That makes it important for UP to be the second prong that activates. Macaws is going to be down, surprisingly enough. Didn't expect UP to win that battle, but Era's trying to be a problem found by krabeni. A 2 versus 2 when all is said and done.
30 seconds left. And NaVi Jr. They've got control of the bomb, but krabeni's so low. If he misses this AWP shot, it's round over. But does Plesson expect him in the corner? The answer is yes, and krabeni's a little slow to the trigger. Demon all by himself. Deep peek, but only the pistol. No chance. Big out. Shot Avid. Honestly, I think Alliance are just looking like the much better team here.
One of the points of contention I had was that they're not going to have enough firepower to match up to NaVi Jr., but that's just not been the case, is it? Era's popping off. UP's been really good. We've seen so many signs of brilliance from Twist. He's continuing his reign of terror. 20 kills found. A 4-on-3. Everyone on NaVi Jr. committed to this B site, committed to the cause. Era finds another victim. Man, it kind of feels like when it's late into the game, when they really need someone to pop off, Era is going to be there to provide. That's exactly what happened on Nuke. And we're seeing a replay of this right now, and oh my. Calm down, Twist. And all they needed was a couple rounds. Just a few moments of brilliance would have ended it all. But instead, things are about to unfold the other way. Alliance on the cusp of winning out the first game in their tournament life. Oh, krabeni.
Oh, how has he got away with that? He's barely taken any damage. Literally 10 points of it. Despite getting super aggressive and just evading all the spams. David, oh my, okay, hold your horses. A 3v2 and symmetry on the site. He's got an AWP, so they're low HP, doesn't matter, but he doesn't care either. He'll rip them to shreds. He's not going to make it all three. And now a 1v1 and they're both low. Oh,
That got so
Jesus.
damn close. Cemetery, I mean...
Yeah, won't work out. Demon down to a 5-7 here. The rest on a decent buy. And what is that? That doesn't look like the sort of play that you go for at 9-12. It didn't even seem like they were ready for those fights at all. That was so bizarre. Alliance have just been gifted a 2-man advantage, and that's 2 of the rifles as well. If that was one of the 5-7s, you go, all right, yeah, he's trying to make a play, but they're just going to do it again? They've left the rest of the map completely empty. Faraz, what is happening?
This is it. Such a strange way for this to go out.
For a round that has so much weight behind it here for NaVi Jr. UP's aware there's another one here. There you go. Just take all 4. He's on for the ace and they've just fed him. That's all of the rifles as well. Demon, who's been sat on a 5-7 throughout the entire round, eventually trades it out with the 1 bullet needed. But Plesson sends it back the other way. Alliance will close it out at 13-9. And yeah, I'm lost for words.
Crazy way for Alliance to be finishing it out. We all saw the odds. The live odds were always in the favor of NaVi Jr. for the most part. But Alliance, man, have they made...